This is Science Week 3. So write your name before we begin. Science 1 for SSCS Quarter 3, Module 2, Week 3. Because Module 1 is good for Weeks 1 to 2, so we have now Module 2 which is for Week 3 only. So its title is Measuring Mass, inferring that materials may be similar and or different in their masses. The lesson is measuring mass. What are the things that you carry in school? Do they feel light? Do they feel heavy? Aside from the size, color, shape, and texture, we can also tell its mass. Let's get ready and learn more about mass. The objective, with the help of Teacher Leslie. Hi, my name is Teacher Leslie. Please help me learn our lesson for today using our module. In the end of the lesson, we need to learn to identify materials based on their physical, observable properties, compare the mass of one material to another using arbitrary and or standard measures, order materials from greatest to least or vice versa using their mass measurement as basis. For pretest, Part A directions, identify if the statement is true or false, write it on the blank. Number 1, between a notebook and a pencil, notebook feels lighter. Between a notebook and a pencil, notebook feels lighter. Number 2, shoes are heavier than socks. Shoes are heavier than socks. Number 3, a box of crayons is heavier than a pencil. A box of crayons is heavier than a pencil. Number 4, both paperclip and spoon feel heavy. Both paperclip and spoon feel heavy. Number 5, to measure mass, we use platform balance. To measure mass, we use platform balance. Number 6, materials can be heavy or light. Materials can be heavy or light. Number 7, small materials are always light. Small materials are always light. Okay, make sure that you have your answers for numbers 1 to 7. Part B, directions. Arrange the following from lightest to heaviest by listing them on the blank. So we have your 3 objects, book, pencil case, and table. So you have to list them down from lightest to heaviest. So number 1 will be marked as the which one is the lightest, down to number 3, the heaviest. So pause to finish numbers 1 to 3, and if you're done, so Teacher Leslie, good job kids. I'm so happy that you are able to answer the questions. It's okay if you're not able to get all the correct answer. There's a lot of things to discover and learn. Let's have fun and learn more. For engaged activity, let's try this. Look at the following scales and fill in the blanks with heavier than, lighter than, or the same as. So for picture number 1, between the pencil case and the apple, so the pencil case weighs blank the apple. Is it heavier than, lighter than, or the same as? Next one, beside the first picture, it's between a pitcher and lamp. So the pitcher weighs blank the lamp. Heavier than, lighter than, the same as. Next one, between a tennis ball and a book. The tennis ball weighs blank the book. Okay, the same choices: heavier than, lighter than, or the same as. Okay, let's proceed with page 7, Explore A. For activity number 1, it's about describing matter. The problem that we need to answer for Explore A: does matter have mass? So what you need: empty bag, any empty bag, an eco bag will do, or any plastic bag. 5 books, any books. So what to do? Step 1, get the empty bag. And then step 2, fill the bag with 5 books. Okay, let's now answer the questions. What have you found out? Number 1, when the bag was empty, was it light or heavy? When the bag is empty, was it light or heavy? So write your answer on the blank. Number 2, when you filled the bag with books, was it heavy or light? When you filled the bag with books, was it heavy or light? Number 3, which is lighter, an empty bag or a bag filled with books? Which is lighter, an empty bag or a bag filled with books? So the choices are indicated on the question. Number 4, which is heavier, an empty bag or a bag filled with books? Which is heavier, an empty bag or a bag filled with books? Let's now proceed with conclusion. Aside from matter has size, color, shape, and texture, it has also blank. Aside from matter has size, color, shape, and texture, it has also blank. Okay, when you're done, let's now proceed with Explore B. Explore B, which is activity number 2, comparing mass. The problem is how do we compare mass of objects? So what to do? Number 1, study the picture of the objects below and then fill in the blanks. So we have here a set of objects. So for the first picture, we have oven. So you have to indicate the number of kilograms based on the picture shown. Okay, the oven weighs blank kilograms. So what you have to do is count the weights on the other side of the oven. So one of this means 1 kilogram. So you just have to count the number of weights in kilogram, and then you need to fill in the blank below each picture. And then the second picture, it's a suitcase. The suitcase weighs blank kilograms. And then next, a sack of sugar or a bag of sugar. A bag of sugar weighs blank kilograms. And then the last picture, watermelon. The watermelon weighs blank kilograms. So after you indicated the number of kilograms for each picture, so you need to answer which object is heaviest. So you need to choose from oven, suitcase, bag of sugar, or watermelon. And the next question, which object is lightest? Again, you need to choose from oven, suitcase, bag of sugar, or watermelon. So if you have answered page 8, Explore B, let's now proceed with Explore C. Fill in the blanks, list down the materials from heaviest to lightest. So let's fill in the blanks for the statement below each picture. So the weight of the book in apples is blank. So you need to count the number of apples that is equivalent to the weight or the mass of the book. Next one, the weight of the table lamp in apples is blank. Next, the weight of the pencil case in apples is blank. And then the weight of the pitcher in apples is blank. So you count the number of apples so that you can fill in the blanks. So you need to list down the objects arranged from heaviest to lightest. Pinakamabigat hanggang sa pinakamagaan. So what are the choices? So it's from the objects here: book, table lamp, pencil case, and then pitcher. So you just write down the word name for each object. Okay, to finish this, pause, and then you just resume if you're done. So let's proceed with page 10, explain. So with one question only. So answer the question, what are the words used to tell the mass of the materials? So what are those words that we used to describe the mass of materials? So you need to list down those words. And then, so let's proceed with the discussion. Mass of materials. So matter has mass. The words heavy and light are used to describe mass. So heavy means mabigat, light means magaan. So what device is used to measure mass? A platform balance is used to measure mass. So this is an image, a picture of what a platform balance is. If this will be done in a face-to-face classes, so we will borrow from the science laboratory platform balance so that you can experience on how it is used in measuring mass. So para may dalawang plate siya, and then my pointer at the middle. So when the pointer is more on the right side, it means itong right side nito sa right plate is heavier than what is on the left side. Or we can also adjust, meron dyan yung parang to determine the mass. So may ina-adjust dyan numbers so that you can have the exact mass. So may parang may standard unit. Okay, so next, the materials below are arranged from heaviest to lightest. On the other hand, they can be arranged from lightest to heaviest. The number of lemons tell how heavy or light each object is. So we can say, so if you notice, so we have here objects, the shoes, toy train, and then sunglasses. For the shoes, we have its weight is equivalent to 5 lemons. The toy train into 3 lemons, equivalent to 3 lemons, and then the sunglasses is its weight, or its mass is equivalent to 1 lemon. So these are arranged from heaviest to lightest. Pero if you're going to have the arrangement wherein the sunglasses will come first, next is the toy train, and then last is the shoes. So these are arranged from lightest to heaviest. So we can arrange them the other way around. So pwedeng from heaviest to lightest or lightest to heaviest. So we can say that the toy train is heavier than the sunglasses. Mas mabigat ang toy train, so obviously. So among them, shoes are the heaviest, while the sunglasses is the lightest. So this is a balance scale, so may picture dyan, made from 2 plastic cups tied on a hanger on the end sides. So if we don't have, kasi yung platform balance will be are available in the science lab, and then we can go to the science lab, we can have it face-to-face classes. So you can just improvise, make your own platform balance. So this is to see and compare two objects, which is heavier or which is lighter. So kung saan mas mababa yung basket or yung plastic cups, it means that the object on that side is heavier. So make sure that these two cups should be similar, and the length of the string should also be similar. Okay, the key concepts: matter has mass, it may be heavy or light. Platform balance is one of the devices used to measure mass. Yung sa market, so those are also devices to measure mass. So objects can be sorted from heaviest to lightest or from lightest to heaviest. So that's it about mass. So aside from the color, shape, size, texture, smell, taste, ano pa, sound, so we can also tell its mass. So apply your learning. Part A, directions. Think of 3 things found in your kitchen. So, anong man nakikita sa kusina nyo? Draw them according to their mass from heaviest to lightest. So, 3 objects only. So, arrange from heaviest to lightest. And also, don't forget to color your drawing para makita naman yung ganda. Mas maganda pag may color. And then, if you wish to finish this, so pause muna, or if you wish to go back to this part after the video, so let's continue. Okay, part B, directions. Among the fruits you have seen, you were able to touch, to taste, to hold them. So choose 2 which differ in mass. Throw them on proper side of the platform balance to show which is heavier or lighter. So kayo na mag-isip, depending on the quantity, kung how many fruits will be for each side, or what kind of fruits do you prefer to be put in those in this platform balance. So as long as it will show which one is heavier or which one is lighter. So dapat tama din. Okay, next. Oh, by the way, don't forget to color your drawing. Test yourself. Part A, directions. Encircle the letter of the statement that describes the mass of the objects presented. So there are 3 statements. You just choose one which is correct or which will describe this picture. For number 1, A, both balls have the same mass. B, the football is lighter than the beach ball. C, the football is heavier than the beach ball. I repeat, for number 1, A, both balls have the same mass. B, the football is lighter than the beach ball. C, the football is heavier than the beach ball. Next, number 2. So based on the pictures between an apple and bananas. Okay, A, apple is lighter than bananas. B, apple and bananas have the same mass. C, apple is heavier than bananas. I repeat, number 2, A, apple is lighter than bananas. B, apple and bananas have the same mass. C, apple is heavier than bananas. Number 3, so the mass is indicated in numbers. We have the rocking horse, teddy bear, and a toy plane. So the rocking horse is 6, maybe in kilograms, 6 kilograms. The teddy bear is 3 kilograms, or you just refer to the number being pointed at, and then the toy plane is pointing 1. So from left to right. So don't forget to look at the arrow below. So is it A, the toys are arranged from lightest to heaviest? B, the toys are arranged from heaviest to lightest? C, the toys are similar in mass? I repeat, based on the picture, A, the toys are arranged from lightest to heaviest. B, the toys are arranged from heaviest to lightest. C, the toys are similar in mass. And then reflect. So all you have to do is put a check that will measure how you learn the how you learned what was being discussed about mass. So you check under yes or no. So I can identify materials based on their physical observable properties. So if yes, then put a check under here, or no, put a check under no. Next, compare the mass of one material to another using arbitrary and or standard measures. Okay, yes or no. So the one that was used is in kilograms doon sa one of the explore activities. And then the third one, order materials. Ibig sabihin, yeah, you can arrange materials from greatest to least or vice versa using their mass measurement as basis. So check under yes or no. So glossary. The following terms used in this module are defined as follows. Okay, light, ibig sabihin, having not more than the usual mass, easy to move or lift. Because it's light, you can carry it easily. Pwede lang ma-move or pwede lang makarga. And then heavy, it means of great weight, difficult to move or lift. Kasi mabigat, mahirap siyang bitbitin. Okay, for post-test directions, choose the letter of the answer and write it on the blank. So you have choices A, B, C, or D. So among the school things, which has the greatest mass? A, eraser, B, school bag, C, pencil, D, notebook. Among the school things, which has the greatest mass? A, eraser, B, school bag, C, pencil, D, notebook. Number 2, among the eating utensils, or the one that you use in eating, which is lightest? A, glass, B, saucer, C, cup, D, teaspoon. Among the eating utensils, which is lightest? A, glass, B, saucer, C, cup, D, teaspoon. Number 3, which is used to measure mass? A, cup, B, ruler, C, platform balance, D, tape measure. Which is used to measure mass? A, cup, B, ruler, C, platform balance, D, tape measure. Number 4, which statement best describes these two objects? And what are these two objects? A basket and a backpack. A, basket is heavier than backpack. B, basket is lighter than backpack. C, both have the same mass. D, both are heavy. Which statement best describes these two objects? A, basket is heavier than backpack. B, basket is lighter than backpack. C, both have the same mass. D, both are heavy. Part B, arrange the following from lightest to heaviest by writing numbers 1, 2, 3. So you just refer to the pictures. 1 for the lightest and until number 3, the heaviest. Part C, arrange the following from heaviest to lightest by writing numbers 1, 2, 3. So this time, 1 will be marked as the heaviest, and then 3 will be marked as the lightest, or 3 for lightest. Okay, so if you're done with post-test, so hi, I am back to congratulate you again. If you still have some errors, you may read the module again or set a conference with your teacher until you learn. So we're done with science. So out of ilan subjects? 8 subjects, 3 down. So congratulations and have a good day.